Quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat.
Cornelius Bennett.
Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Duncan.
Alexander first down and more. Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
Paul Bryant, like you.
I like it when people remember me as being a winner, because I ain't never been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Stallings has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Thank you, everybody, for coming back in. I am sorry, but actually, I'm not sorry. I've got more to say, and I ain't done yet. I mean, we ran out of time on our regular show, and I'm just going to come up in here and talk my bullshit. That's what I'm going to do. But I want to thank anybody who wants to come on and show us. Let us know. But this time, I've got to do this. I've got to put the TVMA up, because there ain't no telling what the fuck's about to come out of my mouth, because I ain't done talking about this shit yet. And starting right off the get-go, let me go ahead and let's talk about the NIL. Let's talk a little bit about it. The players, they can opt in to a NIL contract, and these dumbasses who can make more money off of them if they make them stay for 4 years, they're not doing it. They're just giving them that front money, little hooker money right off the get-go just to get fucked, because that's what's happening. They come in 1-2 years, they're gone. 1-2 years, they're gone. They are not developed. They are hurting everything about football. And it's really pissing me off. I mean, there was a time not too long ago that you could tune into an NFL game that they loved America. They loved their fans. And you would have players come out of any of the college format. I don't care if it's, you could be from University of Alabama, you could be from University of Birmingham, University of, Huntsville. You could be from anywhere. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Memphis, whatever college. And they were prepared. They were ready. They already went through a lot of hard training, a lot of hard times, and they understood what it was going to take to make money in the NFL. They understood this. They were there. They understood it. Nowadays, we got the NIL, where a lot of these young kids are getting these deals still in high school. A couple of them is getting a little tap on the ass, and their parents getting smelling the money in elementary because they're so talented. It is killing football, y'all. Straight up, it is. Because that young kid, okay, let's talk about the one. Let's talk about it here. Here. Let me go ahead and pull it out here now. Let's talk about the one. in elementary school that their parents, who's barely trying to make it by, just trying to get him in there, just trying to buy his damn shoes because he grows fucking 2 inches every damn year in his shoes, and they're having a special order them. All right. So you have a person from, let's say, University of Alabama, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Texas, Oklahoma, whatever, come up in your house and they start showing all this. They start showing all this. So what are they going to do? Really? What are they going to do? They need the fucking money to pay their bills. They need that money to keep their power on. They need that pump money to buy gas for heat during the winter. So, yes, they're going to fold. That's the bad fucking part about all this shit that they need to get control of in a fucking heartbeat. To me personally, you shouldn't be able to be offered a fucking dime until after your first year of college. You come out, you can be promised a contract that everybody signs. Everybody's on there. You are the best of the best. We believe in you. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we got you right here, right here. We are willing to dedicate $2 million to you on your past history after your first year of college. Boom. Let everybody sign the dotted line. They all come in. They all come in. It's in there. And they suck. So what do you do then? Well, the money people who are smart with it are going to start putting. But you come in after that first year, if you don't keep your grades up, or you decide to take a Nike contract and don't want to, be with us, then you owe us $2 million. There's a lot of stuff there that these young kids, we're talking, come on, people. I am 60 years old. I have grandchildren who I love, who are beautiful, and I am so proud of them. But they are not ready to make the business decisions of a fucking NIL deal. Straight up. They're going to get screwed over. This shit's got to stop, y'all. This shit has got to stop. Straight up. It's got to stop. All right. I preached on the NIL deal. All right. Let me move on. Boom. That one's gone. All right. Now, this one's going to probably piss a lot of y'all off. And really, I don't give a shit because it's the way I feel. Right now, we're talking about how does Spencer feel. This is how I feel right now. Okay. I believe. Let's get up on the podium. Believe that when a young man or a young woman, anybody in sports that are dealing with the NIL, dealing with all this, when they think they're all big and bad, it's it. Whatever reason they have to enter the portal. At that point, to me, these young people and their parents have to understand that they lose their scholarship right then and there. Whatever that date is, right now, it's 1/9/2024. If you enter the portal right now, you lose your scholarship right then, and somebody needs to start paying money. I think that would help a lot of them really think about what they got to do. Because let's say you don't get picked up, you don't get the big contract that you thought you're going to get from Texas A&M. Florida State ain't giving you all this money. Auburn ain't giving you all this money. What then? What are you going to do then? You have to go and get something without a scholarship, which means that you have to learn the hard facts of life. You're going to have to work your ass off to pay for your scholarship to make it in life. Because I'm sorry, y'all, that education is more important than any fucking football, softball, volleyball, whatever. That education is where your money is in life. Sorry, it is. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting on a rant. Sorry, but I am getting on a rant. But, all right, with that being said, all right, now with that being said, let me go. Let me put a check mark on that one because I got many more check marks I got to make. Let's talk about our gentleman who decided to go into the NFL draft, which I do agree. Don't get me wrong, brother. I am so proud of what Nick Saban does. He gives our players the most information, the most training, the most support that any college could ever do. So I am so proud of our coach, Nick Saban. That's why he's so great. To give these guys the grades and show them what they're at every single year. I am so proud of them. So, but let me go with my little country thoughts here, my little asshole up here above my damn shoulders. Y'all see it. There you go. Anyway, let's go into this. Dallas Turner. He enters. He didn't have to, but he did, which I can't blame him. Because for me, he's going in the first round. He's getting that first round bonus money. He's getting that first round money. And nothing that was going to make him stand around is going to tell me anything different. Nothing. He could have got hurt, whatever. So that's still goes back to my when you have great players that maybe the college needs to come off of the hip with some insurance money. If you want them to come back, just saying. All right. All right, then we're going to go J.C. Latham. J.C. Latham. Very proud of you, sir. You've done our college proud. But I got you going late first round, second round. Sorry, you didn't really impress me as the greatest blocker that we thought you was going to be. Sorry, it didn't happen. All right, now let's go to Kool-Aid. Brother, great job. You done awesome for the Alabama. I don't blame you, but to me, you needed one more year. You needed one more year to prove your worth. Because right now, I see you going mid to late second round. You're not going first round. You're not. I mean, sorry. I love you. Thank you for everything, but I think you needed one more year to get the big money. That's me personally. All right. Carry on, Arnold. Awesome player, brother. Awesome player. Love you. God, I love you. I feel I feel. Oh, you definitely should have come back because what I'm seeing you is third round, and you're worthy of a first round. You are that good of a player, but I think you made an emotional decision, or maybe you had to do a financial decision for yourself and your family. I don't know, but it was way too soon, in my opinion, for you. But even third round money, brother, the shit, I wish I was making your kind of money. I can't complain with your third round money, brother. I'd love to have it. I really would. Ooh, now this one. Oh my God, this one hurts. Chris Bagswell. You are fucking great. You're awesome. You just didn't give yourself time to prove it. You had more time to build your stock up, your money. I mean, it just, you had time. You're choosing not to. If you go above the fourth round, I'll be surprised. And you are a first round pick. You're that good. You're, oh God, you, listen, I'm sorry. This is what it makes me cry. I don't understand how a person with this much talent, this much ability, gets the information and the leadership and the financial advice to, you need to apply for the NFL this year. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hopefully I'm proved wrong. God, I hope I'm proved wrong. But if he goes before the fourth round, I will be totally shocked. And he is a first round talent, major first round talent. A hell of a steal for whoever gets him. Whew. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Justin Aboye. Can't blame me, brother. Can't blame me. You've had injury issues, but you have great talent. You've proved it when you've been healthy and been out there on the field. So I can't blame you. I can't blame you for going in. I can't. Uh, I've much as I hate to say it, and I hope I'm fucking wrong. God, I hope I'm fucking wrong. I see you going fifth, sixth round, or being a free agent myself. And you're so fucking talented. It hurts me to say this because, God, seen you in high school. I seen you. Go. This hurts. This really hurts. I think you have the opportunity. You're gonna be another steal. Whoever gets you is going to get the cheapest, greatest person that they could get for their team. All right, let me go to the receiver who transferred from Georgia, Mr. Burton. I've heard so much praise on you. beginning this year, and you lived up to it. I'll give it up to you. You lived up to all the praise that you was given. Good hands, Burton's, blah, 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 blah. I heard it all. I heard it. And you earned it this year. But last year you didn't. You dropped passes left and right. You did. If I'm a NFL owner looking for a game changer, sorry, you ain't it. Sorry, you ain't. I've seen your whole career. I've seen you at Georgia. I've seen you at Alabama. I've seen you at your best. I've seen you at your worst. And unfortunately, your worst outweighs your best. So I'm gonna go, Mr. Burton. I'm gonna go. You going in the 5th round. I say you'll be drafted, but you're gonna be around 5th round. You're gonna have to take a pay cut. That's just me. All right. Last but not least, Mr. Marshall. Another transfer from Georgia. Great linebacker. Can't deny it. Great linebacker. But you have not proven your wealth whatsoever. That's the disadvantage that young players got to understand when you transfer from college to college, because you ain't getting playing time. You got to go over here. Now I have to compete with the people they got that's already proven themselves. They're coaches, so it's not guaranteed I'm going to get a full position no matter how fucking good I am, because they don't know me. That's a hell of a gamble that y'all really need to rethink in all this transfer thing. Because what you're doing, you're hurting yourself. You're not setting up good relationships. You're not setting up good film study. You're not doing all this. And Mr. Marshall, you did good for us this year. I ain't gonna deny that. But did you do great? No. Did you put enough film up in 2023 in Alabama that's going to get you a, let's say, 3rd round recruitment? No, sir. No, sir. It didn't. And you are a 3rd round talent. You deserve 3rd round money, sir. You do. But your business decisions, I don't know if it's you, your family, your friends, or whatever, has screwed you. I am going out on a limb. And I'm going to say, Terez Marshall, you will go in the bottom of the 6th or first 7th round, or you'll be a undrafted free agent player. Because they know they can get you for less money. Because that's the problem when all y'all players out here willing to transfer and not work for your position. You're showing these money guys that you're a bitch. You can be bought. You're all about the money. Seriously, that's what it's coming down to. That's what y'all looking at right now. Because y'all doing all that. Hell, let's okay, I'm a poor man. I'm a poor man. I can't deny it. I am. But let's say I was a multi-millionaire, owns a football, NFL football. All right. Now I'm looking at who to pay money at. I got these top players wanting these multi-million-dollar contracts. When I have to sign somebody in the 1st round, it's going to cost me X amount of dollars. They ain't jack shit I can do about it. So what I'm looking at is talent. Talent that I don't have to pay for. What is the first place I'm going to look? How many times this guy transferred? Who show me the talent that transferred? Who transferred to Alabama? Why did they transfer? What was their that'd be me. Who transferred to Georgia? Why did they transfer to Georgia? Because I can get them bitches cheap. I don't even have to shave their pussy. I'm gonna get them cheap. So I wish that all these players would start thinking about all this transferring as a business decision. I know you don't get playing time. I know you got to do it. I give you that. And I praise the ones that I give you all that. But when you transfer, you're actually lowering your stock if you ain't guaranteed a starting spot where you're going. Because of where you're going, if you cannot start from day one and show your talent, show everything that you got that you wasn't able to use where you was at, you ain't establishing nothing. That's what's hurting you. That's what's hurting you. You got to, please, I need y'all to really think about that. It's a business decision that y'all need to think about. I mean, it's no different. I'm in construction. So I got a project manager. I got a project manager from this company over here that wants to come work for me. You got 10 years experience. You do? Yeah, all right. So, well, how long you been with them? Well, I've been with them for 3 years. All right. Okay. Why do you want to leave? Well, I need more money. So what are you going to give me to be able to afford to give you more money? That's how I'm going after him. I'm not going after him. Okay, cool. You work for him, man. I want his clients. Blah, blah. Come on over here. Come on over here. I'm going to give you that more money. No. What are you going to do for me to make me more money than what they're paying you? Because obviously you got a history of jumping. Business, brother. Business. I know professional football. I know all this shit, but it comes down to business. I need y'all to really think about this. It's business. I'm sorry. Over here in the chat column, I do. William, thank you. Be jamming, man. I always love you to death. George, you know I love you, brother. All right. Let me get off that topic real quick. See, that's what I do. After I had to come on here because I got all this shit in my head that I got to get out. It's going to drive me fucking crazy. I've already lost a hair on my head. This shit on my face might start falling off. If that falls off, the hair on my ass going to fall off, and then I'll be a damn laughing stock. So that's the reason I'm having to do this. Y'all go ahead and laugh at me. It's okay. All right. Next thing that I would like to bring up, I want to say from the very bottom of my heart, I mean, this Alabama die-hard heart who has been born, bred, lives, bleed, dies Alabama. I want to say, Will Riker, thank you for everything that you did for the University of Alabama. Thank you for everything you did for me. You saved me money from psychiatrists because every time, before you, brother, every time we had a damn punt situation, we'd lose the game. It'd be over with. It's just, it was bad. It was bad. You came on. And you was one of the greatest ever. No, you are the greatest ever punter in college football. And I personally want to thank you from this old man. I don't know if I could take much more. I mean, I got this old heart. I can't help it. But Will Riker, I love you. Thank you. Roll Tide, brother. And I hope you nothing but the greatest success ever in the world. And if there's ever a field goal kicker that should go in the first round, it should be you. Straight up, man. I had to get that out. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. See, what else? We got that one covered. I didn't put a check mark on that one. All right. Whew. All right. Let me get in this one real quick. My. I know there have already been plenty out there, but here is my 2023 SEC season coaching grades. This is mine. This is how I see it. Nobody else, just me. This is how I see it. I'm going to start off from our great GOAT, Alabama, Nick Saban. I give him an A+. He took a struggling team this year, and we all have to admit it. We all know they were struggling. Hell, we was lucky to make it to the playoffs. The guys worked their ass off. They got better and better and better, but they were not a championship team. We all know it. Let's tell the truth about it. But what Nick Saban did to get them to that point is the greatest job I've ever seen have a college football coach. That was outstanding. So I have to give our coach Nick Saban A+ on this season. All right. My number 2. I will have to give Missouri. Eli Durkinwitz. Anyway, the head coach for Missouri, I got to give him an A+. He brought Missouri, which has been struggling for a long damn time, up to the conversation. He was back to the fucking bone this year. So I got to give him an A+ also. I cannot deny that. Now I've got to go down one notch, which I hate to, because Kirby Smart, who used to be our defensive coordinator, has been an A+ guy to me for friggin' ever because of how he coached. But the reason I'm giving him just an A, not an A+ this year, is because of the way he coached this year. Kirby lost some fire. I didn't see the anger. I mean, the same thing us Alabama fans say about Coach Saban, that we want the old Coach Saban. We want that fire. We want them getting all up in our ass. Well, he slacked off this year, in my opinion. But he's still an A coach. Don't get me wrong, Georgia fans. Don't come burn my damn house down or nothing. He's still an A, but honestly, I did not see the diehard burning in that ass coach this year that I've seen in the past out of Kirby Smart. And dropping on down a little bit, we're going to go to Lane Kiffin, Ole Miss. I'm going to give him a B+. I got to give him a B+ because he did exactly what he was supposed to do. And I remember Van saying that on his show is he wasn't impressed. Kiffin won the games he's supposed to win, and he lost the ones he's supposed to lose. So I have to agree with Van on this one. And Lane Kiffin, you get a B+, brother. I mean, sorry, that's the best I can do for you. LSU, Brian Kelly. Y'all know, if y'all have ever watched anything I've been on, I cannot stand the faggot Brian Kelly. I know people say he ain't a faggot, but I'm sorry. I've seen him on recruiting trail. I've seen what he does with his film. I cannot stand Brian Kelly. But I have to give him B plus. I have to give him B plus. The job that his coaches did for him this season, I have to give him a B plus. It wasn't him. It was his assistant coaches. It was the trainers. It was everything around him. So for his business mentality, how to run a company, I'll give him a B plus. That's the best I can do for Brian Kelly. Now then, the one's going to get me in so much trouble, I won't get no nookie for the rest of the year. And hell, this is only January, so y'all know how sad I'm going to be. Tennessee, John Harple. I have to give him a B. I really do. Tennessee was in major struggle mode and hurting from NCAA and everything. And he came in and he's brought a volunteer Vols mentality back to Tennessee. He ain't there yet. But he's working on it. And if the alumni will let this man do his thing, they will still not beat Alabama, but they will still be in the conversation. 12-team playoff. There's no reason why they won't be in that. Just saying. So I have to give Tennessee and Josh a B. Kentucky. Mark Stoops. Let's talk about Mark Stoops. I do like him. I'm sorry. I do. I like his mindset. But I got to give the man a C. And what he did for Kentucky in 2023, I'm going to have to say that C stands for cunt, because it was a C minus. It was pitiful. You've had all this talent. You've got them coming back. You had everything you wanted, but you just calls you made and what you let you off. It was bad. It was bad. I'm not saying you're a cunt, Snoops, but no, I am. I'm saying you're a cunt. Sorry, you're a cunt. It's your C. All right. Now let's get to the better side of the SEC. Let's talk about Hugh Freeze for Auburn. Let's talk about his job. It's F. No, fuck him. It's F. He fucked up. It's F. Let's move on. It was bad. It was bad. Fuck him. It's gone. All right. Let's go down to Florida. Billy Napier. A lot of high hopes for you this past year, sir, and your team. I will give you a D. I will have to give you a D, man. And what I'm seeing in transfer portal, you're trying to get as many Alabama people as you can. I'm just saying, D. You're a D. Sorry, you're a D. South Carolina. Shane Beamer, head coach. D. Sorry, D. It was pitiful. D. All right. Arkansas, a coach that I have a lot of respect for. Sam Pittman, a lot of respect for. And there's not another coach out there who, if you look at his face, you look at him, you cannot deny that's an Arkansas Razorback coach. I mean, he fits the mold. It's perfect. But brother, gotta give you a D, man. You started off with fire and brimstone. Whew, you finished with a busted rubber. You could not keep enough cum on your dick to even get a pig pregnant. So sorry, brother, I gotta give you a D. All right. And I have the respect for you, but I gotta give you a D. Next, Jimbo Fucker Fisher. ATM. They've already fired him. So it's pretty clear that's an F. He's fired. That's an F. All right. They paid all them millions of dollars. I love it. I love it when these first time coaches gets a win against Nick Saban at my Alabama or our Alabama, and they give them these big contracts. Oh, this is the second coming of the God. This is it. And then they just peter out. And you lose all that friggin' money that you could be using for NIL and all that. You lose all that money just because one time you could beat Alabama. I love it. Anyway, all right, let me move on. All right. Next one, Mississippi State. Mr. Zach. Sorry, brother, you just a damn, you ain't even pissing a fire. It's a F, dude. If I could do a F plus, it'd be an F plus. Zach, man, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what your plan is. I don't even know if you know what your plan is. I mean, really, I wouldn't even want my balls in a bell being rung because that shit would hurt. I don't know what you're doing, Zach. I don't. You might want to rethink your career at this point. Maybe, washing cars or something. But yeah, it's a F. It's a F. Last but not least, and this one does hurt me because I got a lot of respect for their college. And y'all know Vandy's last. Y'all know it is. Clark Lee, very intelligent man. Very. I would love to have this man on our coaching staff at Alabama. Not as head coach, but on our coaching staff. Whew. But I got to give you an F, brother. You didn't produce this year. So I got to give you an F. So that's my grades. That's my grades on the 2023 coaching grades. And if anybody else got anything they want to say on that one, please let me know. And I will be right back. We're going to take a 10-100. Be right back. I do apologize, but I'm back. And mess y'all's heads a little bit more. Turn the page. Like I said, I got quite a bit here. My next one, oh, yes. Oh, this hurts. Kendrick Blackshire, interim transfer portal. Mr. Blackshire, I need you, if you get a chance to see this, please see it. I am the biggest fan of you. I watched you all through high school. I watched everything during practice I could find on you. I watched you in the game. I'm so impressed with you. You have so much potential. You are the man. And brother, if there's any way I could talk you out of the transfer portal and just be willing to be the backup and middle linebacker this coming year, you will get more playing time than you ever have at the University of Alabama. Brother, you are great. You are friggin' awesome. And I'm gonna miss you more than anybody if you leave. I know there's opportunity for you to come back if you choose to, but no, there are gonna be too many people after you, brother. You're so great. But please, if I can talk to you, your parents, whatever, please give Alabama one more shot, please, because this coming year is your year. It's your time. I'm telling you, it's your time. Linebackers gets hurt all the time. And God, I love you. You're the man, brother. You're the man. And if you don't come back, I still love you. Wish you the best. I hope you have major success in your life. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Whew. Speaking of turning the page, let's do this real quick. And I'm gonna have to pay a little attention to the to the chat on this one because I need y'all's input. Speaking of turning the page in 2023, who did a better job for ESPN? Pat McAfee or the great Georgia Policker? I'll wait. Who did a better job for ESPN? Not seeing nothing pop up. So I'm going Pat McAfee. Oh yeah. One granted, I cannot deny ESPN was paying good money to get our great coach on there with Pat, but at least Pat tells it like it is. The Poe Liquor told it like what he dreamed about. All right. So anyway, let me go ahead and click that one off. I had to bring that up. I couldn't help it. And let me go ahead and bring this out right now. It's just me. There ain't nobody else up in here in Bam Dam Sports right now that's going to take the hit. So it's just me. So if there's a problem with it, it's me. I'm calling it right the fuck now. It is 10:33 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:33 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Montgomery, Alabama on 1/9/2024. I'm calling it right now. Alabama will win the 2024 championship, and Jalen Milroe will win the Heisman. I'm calling it right now. I think that we know everybody sees the issues. Everybody sees our offensive line. Everybody sees the issues. We know a short game. We know it all. And I think they're going to fix it this offseason. Or at least get it to a point that he understands what's going on. I believe it. I believe it. And I'm sorry. I feel it in my blood. So I'm calling it right now. If nobody else believes it, kiss my ass. All right. Milroe. I personally never been a quarterback. I was a lineman, offense and defense. I don't. The only thing that I can say as a lineman that I know that you could improve to help the man out in a short game is snap the ball in his chest. So his eyes are up, seeing where the pressure's coming, so he can make his decisions quick, not reaching down, all that. That's the only thing as a lineman that I can say. Now, other players out here, people in the posse, y'all might know more, but he's got either him or Coach Reese has got to do some short game stuff, slant patterns. I mean, when they're blitzing in. You got your tight end. He bumps. He goes out. And you dump it over to him. He gets 5-6 yards. I mean, that's all you need every play. I don't know how to teach that. I have no clue. But that is something that Milroe really needs to work on this off season. Whatever camp he has to go to, whatever Reese needs to do, they need to shore up the short game because that is our Milroe's weak point. His arm is too strong. He don't know how to do the touch. So we need this in a big way. Just letting you know. All right. Next thing I would like to go ahead and bring up, make y'all go, is when you get to the playoffs, not with a 12-game system coming up, you got some, teams playing at home, all that good shit. I mean, let's talk about when you get to the playoffs. And I'm going to talk about the Rose Bowl straight up. They need to quit having a playoff game in worn out stadiums. Sorry, they're wore out. Why do you want to go visit it? Why? Well, it's great. We walked through that damn awning right there. We're there. There's like six rows. It's great, motherfucker. I go to the bathroom, plumbing ain't working. It's all right. It's all right. I'm here at Rose Bowl. No, fucking stop it. If you're going to start this shit, which y'all are, with a 12-game playoffs, y'all got to put it in stadiums that people really want to come to. You got to have it in places that has a tailgating area that's worthy of the teams being in there. Quit having it in areas that the plumbing don't work, you don't have enough seating, the damn electricity goes in and out. Fucking stop it. Please stop it. If you want the top damn money, give people the top damn money, seating, area, adventure. Sorry, I had to bring that up. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that, but it's facts. The Rose Bowl was a piece of shit. They got to fix that damn place. All right. All right. Now let me talk about another transfer that hurt my heart. Jake Pope. Did not see it coming. Did not see it coming. This one hurts because I love watching him in A-Day game. I love watching him in practice. The man is a blue chip fucking fighter, gladiator, and that one hurts. That one hurts me personally because I saw great things for this young man, and I don't know who's in his ear and everything, but damn y'all, Jake would do great things at Alabama. So if anybody can have any input at all, unless there's some high dollar coming at him somewhere, that Alabama can't touch. Damn it, this Jake Pope hurts because that man brought the wood. I was so impressed with him. So let me go ahead and mark that one off the list. All right, let's talk about Coach Reese real quick. We can all complain on the calls. We can. Me, number one, against Michigan. We were running the ball on them left and right unless Seth wanted to roll the fucking ball past the quarterback and stop drives. But we were running the ball efficiently, and they were attacking Milroe. I mean, they were coming. They were overmanning both tackles. That was our weak point. They were doing it. And we made no adjustments, to my knowledge, to help Milroe in the passing game on it. So how do you stop a great pass rush? It's fucking run until they want to bring everybody up to stop the run, and then you can dump pass, which we already talked about is one of Milroe's weak points, is that his short route passing. But Coach Reese being so young is my point on this, is that he learned. I saw him learning his play calling through this season. You could see it. If you paid attention to each game and the defensive that was called against him and how he made adjustments, in-game adjustments and all, I'm very proud of having Coach Reese as our offensive coordinator. And I see great things coming out of him. And I think it ain't nothing but championships to come. I don't know how long he'll stay with us because he's so young. And, young people with a heavy wallet, they have a tendency to move around. But I see great things with Coach Reese. I saw his growth this year because y'all forget how young this man is. My grandson is older than him. I mean, that's how young this man is. And please don't give up hope on him because I saw growth. I think he's going to do even better. I really do. All right. Now, with that being said, all right, I'm getting ready to wind down, y'all. I apologize. I'm burning y'all's night out. But for everybody, I hope y'all watched our show, The Four Horsemen, earlier. When I was talking about the offensive line and went down, we need an offensive line coach, center coach, position coach. If we just had to we had to get a guard coach, a tackle coach, a center coach, and just, instead of an analyst, we're getting position coaches in for each position. I would be happy about that because I don't give a damn what we do, how great our guys get, all the training they get. If our offensive line does not improve next year, we're still not champions. You got to have an offensive line. You have to. And then let mistakes happen where it be. But if you can't stop and block there, nothing is going to work. I promise you, I've been there. It don't work. Now, with that being said, let me give y'all just a couple little numbers real quick. All right. The total sacks and our offensive line got better this season. Keep this in mind. They got better. They got better. They did not. They got a long way to go, but at least they got better this season. So with these numbers, keep that in mind. They actually got better. Alabama offensive line gave up 49 total sacks 2023 season. 49. With a better offensive blocking than we have for the past 2 years. Think about that. We sucked. And we were better than we was for the past 2 years. And we still sucked. That's got to get fixed. That's got to get fixed. Let me give you a little comparison on sacks allowed. Let's go with Oregon, Washington, Georgia, and Michigan. Let's combine all them 4 teams, sacks together. All 4 of them teams in 2023 only allowed 48 total sacks. Alabama allowed 49 itself. This is a fucking problem, y'all. This has to be addressed. This has to be P1, priority 1. This has to be a P1. This off season, this has to be a P1. If not, we're just going to have to get used to getting our heart broken. I mean, seriously, we're just going to have to keep getting our heart broken. All right. Now, one last thing before I get out of here. And I'm going to hang and watch this in the comment section. What do y'all think about the end of the year rankings for Alabama? Do y'all feel Alabama is a number 5 when it was all said and done? Y'all put in there what number y'all think we were. Please do. I'm going to hang back and watch. I'm serious. I need to know. Y'all think we was a number 5 at the end of the season? I don't. I think we was a number 4. I don't think we was a number 5. And I think Georgia should be above Washington myself. I mean, where do y'all think we should have been? Or do y'all think we should be 6? William says 4. All right, I got you, William. I got you. I feel you, brother. I feel you, William. Man, what do you think, man? Well, okay. I got my MA in the way. Sorry. William says 4. I got you. Or Van says 4. Yeah, I see you on that one. I see. All right, now let me ask y'all this. I think number 3 after watching Washington game. All right, be jamming. Let's talk about the number 3 then. All right. So number 1, I'm thinking you're thinking is Michigan. All right. So who do you think number 2 is? It can't be Washington because they got their ass waxed. So do you think Georgia should be number 2? Yep. Okay. Just curious there. I just curious. Because, I mean, me personally, I'm a diehard Alabama fan. And I have to live with fucking Georgia assholes left and right. Hell, my in-laws all graduated from University of Georgia. And I have to deal with all that shit. But I have to admit, Georgia this year would have beat Michigan. Alabama didn't. Because we didn't have a short game. Georgia has a short game. That's how they got where they're at, is short games. Georgia would have beat Michigan this year and won the championship. That's my opinion. Y'all can hate me. You can do what you want to. But I'm just telling you, we didn't have a short game. They attacked our corners. They attacked our quarterback, and we had no answer. Georgia is a master of a short game. They would have beat them straight up. So I have to give Georgia number 2. All right, B. George says 2 Bama, beat Georgia, call me crazy. I don't know. And I ain't gonna call you crazy, brother. I was just curious, thinking of it's my last notes on my page that I had to ask. I was just curious about that. But I want to thank everybody for being here and let me go through my notes and vent a little bit. It's just, things I had to get off my chest. It's just different things that make me go, what? And I had to bring it out. And I appreciate y'all giving me your input because I love it. I do love it. And thank you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and slide up out of here. But I appreciate every single one of y'all. Love you. And one last time, Coach Dude, gonna miss you, brother. Thank you for the memories, brother. One last time. All right. Let me slide up on out of here. Thank y'all before I start crying.
You have got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy Rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times